Hello, welcome back to Bad's Garage. I need to keep remembering to look at the camera because I keep looking across that way. Yeah, welcome back to Bad's Garage. Not really going to be able to get up to an awful lot today because I'm still waiting for this gas cap to arrive. I have got this come through the post today. Some mega tank. And this will either be used to repair the pipe or block it off, but I am going to wait until I get the cap first before I make a decision on what I'm actually going to do with that internal pipe. At some point I may get it properly repaired and have it drilled and resoldered. But that will depend on what I'm actually going to do with the bike once it's done, because I'm undecided what to do, because obviously I've got 3 bikes and I can't use them all. So but you know, I'm typical man, aren't I, really? It's like, you know, I've got a bike for every occasion. You know, I've got an XJ, which I didn't pay. Well, I didn't really pay anything for it, to be honest. My brother bought me that. And I always said that there'd be no point in getting rid of it because it doesn't owe me anything, and it's a lovely bike to ride. Then I've got the Bandit, which, you know, as you know, I repaired this myself, and this is my main everyday bike. The XJ was pretty much a commuting bike, and then obviously my 7R is the one that I've had for 20 odd years. You know, because it was the reason I did buy this bike originally was I went on a European holiday with friends, and I actually had my first Bandit then, and they all had 600s and Fireblades, and we went touring around Europe, and they just leaving me for dust. And I always said, when I get back to England, I'm going to buy the biggest superbike I can afford when I get back, so the next trip they wouldn't be able to do that to me anymore. And this was sat in Granby's for £4,000, and as soon as I seen it I thought, yeah, I'm having that, and it's been with me ever since. So yeah, I'm still undecided what to do exactly with the bike, but the way I'm thinking now is if I keep doing little bits, eventually it's going to be done. So there's nothing stopping me putting the airbox back on, because I don't think I'm going to need to take the carbs off again anyway. So what I'm going to do at the minute is I'm going to refit the airbox, and I think said garage man has lost at least 1 bolt out of my airbox. So I'll get it fitted, and I'll just confirm that. So that'll be something else I can add to the bill I'm compiling to give to him. So I'm going to crack on with that, and think if there's anything else I can squeeze into this little video that I'm updating you with at the minute. Let's get on with that. Right, so airbox is back on, and yes, 2 bolts missing, which is one of a few things that have pissed me off with this so-called repair of this bike. It is about, you know, you entrust somebody with your bike and whatever parts with it, you expect them to get looked after, and obviously clearly it wasn't, because like I say, it was missing 2 bolts out of the airbox. How they're missing I don't know, because they were all screwed in, albeit loosely, but they were all screwed in. The clutch case gasket missing, that didn't come back with the bike. And then obviously there's the issue of the under seal that was all over the tank, and as you know, all over the mudguard. But it just goes to prove, if it was all over the tank and all over the mudguard, why is there none on here? So obviously they knew about it, because they would have If it's on there and there, it must have been all over this, and they would have had to have cleaned it off. But obviously he's not noticed it down there or on the tank. But yeah, we're slowly getting it. I'm glad that's on, because at least now I know I ain't got to worry about anything going into the carburetors, because they're encased in airbox now, so I ain't got to worry about that. It might run, although it does run great, it might run that little bit better with the proper airbox on it now as well. So yeah, there's just really the tank to sort out. But like I said, I'm going to wait for the race cap to come, and then of course it's just oil change and clutch change, and you know, yeah, then we can look at giving it a proper clean up and getting it MOT'd again, taking it for a run, and then obviously then I've got to consider what the actual plan is with these bikes. I mean, ideally, I'm kind of looking along the lines of maybe selling or trading them all, in order to get something along the lines of a GXS or a GSX 1300, or you know, some sort of large engine muscle bike, more suitable to my age group. But even at my age, I mean, the last time I used this, when I went to Assen, I didn't suffer riding it at all. It was brilliant. You know, it's the most comfortable sports bike I think I've ever ridden. You know, and I've done days on this, and it's not done me too bad, to be honest. But anyway, I'm just going to sit here waffling, talking to myself, as you do. So yeah, a little bit, not really much to tell you or show you, but yeah, tank will probably be next. Once we sort the tank out, we can get straight on with oil and clutch. Don't forget, next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon. Cheers.